Are you watching this?
Yeah, I don't take a trade till 8:45.
No, I wouldn't either, but I'm
She
following
is
your
dumping.
futures trades thing.
Yeah, trade the 15-minute range breakout. Like I said, I don't know how. I don't even know what I'm gonna take today, just 'cause last night was so fucking good. There's no reason to
Well, you can be really conservative
crazy.
today
Yeah,
because we're gonna mark the 15 minute and then we're gonna trade on what, the 1 minute?
yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
We've had a clear
5 minute.
breakout of a wedge for Bitcoin right this morning, so I'm gonna keep an eye because coin will probably fire for a trade right off the rip. Keep an eye on EKTX. It's got a nice setup. Changed the watch list. We're gonna watch nobody to the upside. Actually, we still have the downside probability also set, but looks like we're gonna get the upside move here. It's gonna get over yesterday's highs. We're gonna just also keep an eye on Tesla here.
What's it called, Austin? If this isn't since you're up, if you don't want to buy a combine, it could be a each day.
Yeah.
Ooh.
If you don't mind. How's it been, Josh? How was the rest of the night yesterday?
It was fine. I went to bed early. Got some good sleep. Kind of. My wife is not sleeping too well, so.
Yeah. Enjoy those long nights of
uh,
uninterrupted sleep while you can get it.
yeah. I bet. Oh, geez, we're supposed to be live on Twitter right now. I gotta get this set up. So I guess I'll do something new, and I'll have this open. How do I want to do this? How do I want to go live on YouTube and go live on Twitter?
Or
Pray
go
your
live on
internet's good enough
TikTok
to do
too.
them
Up
both
here,
at the
it
same
is.
time.
It just dropped down almost minus 6% here this morning.
3 minutes.
So going to see how this affects the
I
semis
think
here
I'm just
this
gonna do it from
morning.
my phone.
And
Doing 2 live streams at once. This is a new challenge.
Not bad enough. I can't hear him. Gotcha.
Take your profits and buy another monitor.
2% this morning. So if you pull up XOM and you go to the 4 hour, I always have extended hours turned on. If you mark it from today, you can see these
Oh,
three
funny
lows
bone's not
right
funny,
here.
dude.
If you draw that trend line, and it just hit it right now at 116. So XOM holding 116.
Warehouse. Patrick's warehouse is confirmed, Josh.
Being down minus 2% with this
We're gonna
weakness
have to
here,
fucking go
look
down
for an
there and
intraday
trade in
scalp to
person
go
with him.
long. So gonna watch to see if it continues to hold 116. See how these oil names and oil and gas names start to move this morning. I do think we're in for a wild week. Obviously, you know just as much as I do with
I should probably switch my mics.
Meta, Google, Microsoft, AMD, and then like I said, XOM and Chevron on Friday. So it's going to be a wild week to trade. So most likely going to be sizing down purses
We're
a
opening
little
in
bit.
1 minute.
You know, premiums can be juiced,
I'm
can be
gonna switch
inflated,
my
going to
mics.
cost a little bit more than premiums. The IV can be a little bit higher. So no reason to get crazy this week, but it's definitely going to be fun with all the earnings that we're going to have.
I am excited. I'm looking forward to it. We got about 11. How you doing today? Market's literally been open. Doing great, man.
10 seconds, here we go.
Life is good, man. Yeah, I can't complain.
When can we start voting?
Voting's already open.
Holy shit.
In Missouri, we can go vote already.
Crazy from last week. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday this week. It seems like more earnings, honestly, these 3 days than
I already voted.
That would have been a beautiful short right off the rip if you could playing gambling games.
No, this is the week. This is the week.
Let's go gambling.
App Well, with a nice rip right off the
I'm taking
bat.
NVIDIA, and I think NVIDIA might become the largest company in the world today. Right before open, we saw NVIDIA
See this shit, Austin?
$1 behind Apple. I think that they could surpass it. I'm really looking forward to seeing that at some point this week. Hopefully, oh my god, that's not a good open for NVIDIA. But taking a look at NVIDIA pretty hard, and on there, we're starting to get more information in the 580s, so I'm starting to like that.
What's it called? Hey, if it's ever dumping like that, is it always a terrible idea to take a short right off the market
Other
open?
than that, I don't have anything all the way down to 983, and then I have
Not
one above
always.
us at 583.75.
It could work
Gotcha.
out.
I could look to take a rejection trade off of 583.
Oh shit. My fucking Google calls are up 45% today.
As of right now,
Let's go.
There we go.
until after 10 a.m. And
Alright, I
ideal
switched
setup
my
for the
mic.
day is bounce off of 581.03, which is our pre-market. But that's pretty much what I'm looking at for the day. A lot of earnings today, a lot of earnings every day this week.
Real quick, guys. Can you
I just
hear
need
me
to
all
get
right?
filled.
Tomorrow's the day where
Can you guys hear me all right in the Discord? I switched
Uh,
my mic.
somewhat.
Somewhat?
Eh,
It's a little quiet. Then it turned up a little bit.
yeah, it's a little quiet.
Yeah, turn it up a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's pretty
How
much
about that? Is that good?
Yeah, it's better.
Alright.
Alright,
Let me
the market
check
is
your
open. I appreciate that.
streaming
type of,
software. Looks
Nick,
like
you
it's
have a trade or
good.
something?
And I'm also live on X right now, so we're hearing other traders.
CLSK falls in 15 minutes. Okay, yeah. So just I want to get into it. As the market opens here, we're going to do some live trading. Traders going to come in. We're going to have some general conversations, and when a trader cuts in with a trade, the person who's talking is going to be quiet. No disrespect. Trades are pertinent. Other stuff isn't. So feel free to cut people off, and if someone cuts you off, just stop talking for a second. We'll come back.
I just entered a CLSK long position on November 24th.
Next time, cut me off though, just so we're on the same page.
Gotcha.
But yeah, Magnificent 7 is starting the day pretty green right here.
You gotta shrink that chart, brother. On the right side.
Ah.
Yeah, shrink it.
Sorry, getting the tweet out.
There you go.
There she is.
Yeah, you gotta shrink it down on the mark on the compared to the overnight session.
IWM is
So
pushing
move
us
a
well
lot
over
during the.
221. IWM looks very strong. Up to 4 hours open. Yeah.
Casey, your point while ago on
Wow, 40
whenever
point
on semiconductor, whenever
retrace
that
on that
conference call
candle.
started, I didn't hear the very
Insane.
beginning of it, but it tanked hard because it was up about 3.5%, 3%.
Yeah.
So we're gonna mark
and
this,
then,
right?
Oof,
If it doesn't go lower.
I'll have to check the
At
AI summary later. I
8:45
was
will
in
be
there
able to
listening to a
mark
bit
it.
of it right now, but
Right, but
couldn't
like
figure out
that's
what
what
it
we're
was.
looking at wicks, not candle body.
Yeah.
XOM with a nice
Okay.
pop at the open here as
What are these
well. Off that
crosses?
116, it just ripped up to 117.50. It is in a 5-minute squeeze.
These
200
EMA
growth
crosses?
upside. Again, I
Yeah,
like this
those
thing
are
going
crosses.
4 hours.
Rusty's ripping right now.
Yeah, she is.
Sure.
I
Hey,
just
ooh,
turned my of CLSK here for a 15% profit.
Is there a reasoning for the crosses?
Nice.
Or is it just when they cross, the lines cross?
Usually when they
Morning,
if it
Josh.
crosses
So
up,
M120
typically you get an
calls for
upward
November
movement
8th.
if it crosses.
Good morning, everyone.
You get a
Good morning,
downward
Mark.
movement.
Thank you. Good morning.
Good morning. Morning, Sharky,
Oh,
too.
wait. They're talking to us.
Dude.
Oh, I totally forgot to say also. Jets will
So for now, we can just kind of hang out and do whatever.
Yeah,
Until
that
that 15
season's
minutes
over.
made.
I
That's
actually think I'm at the point of where I'm going to pick another team to root for.
Play Clash Royale?
Totally not beneath me, just picking the Chiefs. So.
IWM is leading this morning, by the way. The indexes.
Anybody?
Keep an eye on it.
Stock, you play Clash Royale?
I'm going to put the futures bet on the team
You know
for the
what?
Super Bowl.
Play Clash Royale or no?
I'm going to root for that team.
They're talking at the same time
Ooh,
you
we
are.
got Stockwoods, Mr.
Do you play
Michael
Clash
joining us
Royale or
up here
no?
on this Monday morning.
No.
Oh.
In the money! What's up,
Nvidia
Mikey?
filled the
Is there
Nvidia
all day?
almost filled the gap.
Good morning.
How about you?
Morning,
It's been a couple days, couple weeks since we've been on the spaces. How are you doing today, sir?
I'm doing well.
Brother,
It's Monday morning.
Yeah, but it's a fun week coming, so works itself out.
Coin is going nuts.
on big events.
Oh yeah, what big events do we have this week? Super Bowl?
Kind of. We got 5 out of the 7 Magnificent 7 reporting earnings. We have other names like AMD, Coinbase, Robinhood. I know people come with SoFi and so many random different names reporting earnings. ExxonMobil, Chevron. We also have PCE, GDP, and NFP also. And 0 Fed president speaking. So it's like the best of every single world. There's a lot going on. Big week, big week. I saw Canaccord this morning. They raised their price target on Tesla to 298 from 278 while maintaining their buy rating. Tesla's down a little bit.
Got Mara Coin and CLH is up.
The raspy morning voice hitting hard. I like it.
Those XOM 120 calls for next week are popping here. New high today. I mean, even though it just started, but nice strong move.
She bear flagging this on the 1 minute, kind of.
A lot of green on the screen for me to start out here. Boeing is a little red. Oscar's, nope.
I'm gonna buy a Coinbase Lotto.
ON on semiconductors coming back.
$300 call for mid-November.
0.8%.
Nextcom got hit after its earnings, but it's pretty much back. Okay. Interesting. Got Kim coming up as well.
Bitcoin. I bought a 230 call on Coinbase for November 8th. Small position. Kind of
They
capture
do have earnings
earnings.
Wednesday. Are
Yeah.
you playing it into earnings, or are you gonna trim out before?
I am going to play it into earnings. So I'm going to keep it small. Probably take some gains off if it runs up nicely into earnings.
Yeah, that's fair. Bitcoin moving higher, 69K just went over. It's a little bit back under that, but
Watch.
having a decent day there.
If Tesla gets over 271, I'm going to buy some 280s. I have sold some calls against Tesla, against my share position for out until mid-November. That would be out to, let me double check that, to the 22nd actually. I've sold some 300s calls against my position, kind of capture protected into election.
She gonna break it?
But I will chase with some shorter dated contracts over 271.
The bear flag is trying to dump.
Appreciate you.
1 minute.
Anyone else seeing the wild stuff about MSTR across the socials? People like taking out mortgages on their houses to dump it into MSTR. That scares me so much.
I haven't quite seen those, but it could also be kind of a meme because, like, Michael Saylor was like, "Mortgage your house, buy Bitcoin" back in 2021.
I hope it's a meme. Because I want Bitcoin to. I mean, Bitcoin looks so good right here. I just want it over 70K so bad.
About to break the
lows.
lows.
It can really move.
About to break out.
If it can do it.
I really want to short it right now.
A little heavy. Don't forget. I mean, I know everything looks very, very strong because we're still green, but there are some gaps now that can be filled to the downside if they start to lose some of these levels of support.
I just tweeted out about QQQ gap fill, watch downside.
Yeah, so I'm watching Google. I'm watching Google here underneath.
I wanted to still fill this overnight gap.
Strong this morning.
The 400s down there.
One of the strongest tech names, and it just had a nasty red candle, and I was like, okay, if this thing loses 167, it can gap fill. So I was watching Qs, and I was like, yeah, QQQ can get a gap fill down. I mean, it goes down to like 494.50. So I mean, like another $3 downside potentially if it does
barely held it. Wow.
IWM new high.
Rusty.
IWM over Friday high could be a nice setup.
True gap fill.
It's kind of weird to see it running without TLT running though.
I believe it's in a 4-hour squeeze that's curling up.
We do have relatively high volume here. It's continuing to lead.
You could trade Russell futures.
What a rip.
Yeah, RS.
RTY.
I mean, Boeing's down almost 2%. Yeah, Taiwan Semi's also having a rough day too.
I think I.
Even Netflix is down a little bit. Interesting. NFL, let's look.
There's the gap fill on NVIDIA right there.
Video's going for the gap fill down at 141.06.
this morning.
I think it just can get over 227.
Hey Kim, good morning.
Good morning. How are you all? Sorry I was late this morning.
No, you're good. Doing fantastic. There is zero expectations for you to be here early when you West Coast people, so don't worry.
Also, yesterday doesn't count, does it?
I'd be
It was
fine
only
if I didn't wake
181.
up 2 hours in the middle
My
of the
yesterday doesn't count, does it? It was only 181.
What do you mean it doesn't count?
I was listening to it.
As profitable day.
520 call.
Yesterday's trading day doesn't end till when the market closes today.
Oh, so I can just make 20 bucks and it'll be counted as a profitable day.
Yeah, but on the combine it doesn't matter. Combine you just gotta pass the account.
So whenever you pass the account on combine, you get your funded, and that's the 5-day $200 counts.
Yeah.
Gotcha. That makes
It's
okay.
about Nasdaq's about to break the lows. You could probably could be a pretty good short if you take it. I'm honestly chilling, man. I'm just up so much. But that's nice. Look at the 1 minute.
The Dow's also flying up 300 points.
You're about to get that break. Nvidia's going right for the gap fill, down at 141.06 or so. It's going right for it.
They're just smacking tech there.
I'm gonna let it hang out in case it decides to bounce back.
Smack that tag, let me see what you got.
Nasdaq breaking the lows there.
We have 3 minutes.
Isn't this just
left to set
retesting the lows?
15-minute range.
Until it actually like.
Nvidia just filled the gap. Nvidia just filled the gap. What does she do? What does she do?
DG, Dollar General, $83 call.
There it goes.
Me with a good time on a Monday morning.
Nvidia filled the gap. She's bouncing. Did Nasdaq hold? Did.
Yeah.
Printed a new low for a
Where's that
second.
to be? $2.22.
General. Look at it.
Alright, your 15-minute range is probably set already. Unless it makes another low.
Okay,
in
so that makes
fucking
sense
2
why
minutes.
IWM is moving higher. A lot of names. Nvidia is now red, so is Tesla still red?
I mark up this on top
Yeah,
side X.
Alt H.
Full option. Option?
Alt H.
I'm on a Mac, but
There you go. Oh. I have no clue.
oh, you're good. The option.
Yeah, so you want to, yeah, the 15-minute chart, make sure on the 15-minute candle, that first 15-minute candle at 8:30.
Coinbase
What are you
defended
watching today?
213
What was
really
Bloomberg
well.
talking
And
about
if it makes another low, I'll just move it down.
Well, they had an
No, if it
analyst
makes
on
the
that
low,
was
that's
saying
when
that
that's
they
your
think
entry.
This time the election will
Oh,
be
right,
decided
like on this
by
mark?
the next day.
Yep.
So I found that
Oh, wow,
interesting.
okay.
They were giving their reasons why.
Would that be an entry for a long?
So I think that would be
Since it's
good
breaking the low?
for the market.
No,
They
if
were just
it's
basically
breaking the
saying,
low,
like,
you definitely don't want to go
things are
long.
going up, and that it doesn't really.
We're gonna
matter
wait
in
for the
their opinion
breakout
who
after this
gets
15-minute
in
candle.
office unless there's
I'm
a
reading through your
complete
thing right now.
sweep.
Yeah, you want to play the momentum,
House
so
Senate.
your
So
long
that's
setup
basically
is
what they
the
were talking about.
599.75.
Wait for the breakout, chase the momentum.
And then Boeing, they had some information on Boeing on there. It's a little boring this morning.
If this breaks low, we're gonna take a short and then put the stop loss somewhere right up in wherever this ends up.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
Where's our high?
is moving lower,
Is it the
raising more cash.
665?
627.
Oh, DSB, right when the 15-minute range
627.
is set. Asa,
627
right
for
when the
Visa
range
Park
is
is
set.
15 minute.
Good timing.
Oh, you need a
It's
token from me, don't you,
27.
Asa?
The range is set.
I'm trying to claim this airdrop right now. Crypto airdrop. It's supposed to be like the biggest airdrop in a while.
discount. Limits are, I think, 40.
What's Bitcoin doing actually?
Airdrop on some memes instead.
Hold. I'm for the
It's trying to push. It's trying to break it. What's the
Generating
video
my
doing?
token right now, Asa.
Number 7.
This airdrop could push
I'm
Bitcoin
generating
over
my
7K.
On Simi,
Lulu, 310 call.
Should have done this morning already, damn it.
There might be a new rule coming.
Yeah, I want to start
to
doing it like
Spaces,
Sunday
KC.
night or something. Also, I still have not
What's
gotten
the new
news
rule?
from
Whenever you
last
talk
week.
about the Bank of England, you have to do it in a British accent, no matter how bad it is. As bad as that one was.
Right
will
off
try
the
my
range
best next
low.
Alright, new rule for everyone though. Whenever you
Thank
talk
God
about
I took
a bird
profit
noise,
there.
like a condor, you have to make a bird noise. And then whenever you talk about the Bank of England, you have to do it in a British accent.
So the overnight low and the overnight
There's nothing
high
better
from last
than a
night are going to be
Southern
your
man giving
support and
a British
resistance for
accent.
this, Austin?
It could act as one, yes. Yeah.
I don't need to mark that though. That just makes
Yeah,
sense.
damn.
Nah.
It's green.
Really, all you need is your range
Token
high
data
or
is
range
sent.
low.
It like hit that.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Once you get the break, then you want to look for your next
I
take
heard
profit.
I can hear you, Mike.
Gotcha.
But I mean,
So-
we still
Yeah,
have this
that
gap
gap
down
of
at 2481 or 2470s. Like we have a
spot.
100-point gap
And
down
also near
that I feel like we
that
should
low,
fill. But
I believe from Friday.
gaps
for those
usually get
longs.
filled, but it could take a week. It could take fucking a year. Who
You're
knows?
talking about Lulu?
Lulu, 310 calls. ENPH, $86 call.
But they typically get filled.
Lulu.
Like Goldman Sachs is moving in your direction too. Still.
Yes, sir.
I was looking
Right
at
off
fast.
that range low.
Don't forget about DG.
Mikey, you sound like your coffee pot hadn't finished yet.
It's early as fuck, bro.
I feel you. Early on a Monday.
You know what the problem is, Mikey? Mikey, you set the bar so high, like with all the energy and stuff, that even when you're 5% off of it, it's noticeable. It's like that's the problem with greatness. You gotta bring it there. It's noticeable.
Damn.
I'm just messing around.
IW, I'm still
I'm expecting by the end of this spaces
Moving
though,
grooving.
one in the money scream. We're gonna stay here till probably 11th though.
with
Yeah, an hour and
bonds
15.
still stagnant.
All right, you want energy? Here's energy. MSTR 560 call. Let's go.
I love you, buddy. You did not bring the energy.
All right, 260 call. Sorry.
Dude, MSTU up another 30. I haven't checked my competition portfolio today.
She pushed it lower.
STU, holy shit.
Who wants it?
Trying to get a better retracement for a short here.
DSB, you remember that gap we talked about?
I think we're gonna go down.
Is this filling?
I had the pleasure of
Trying, it's been dumping all morning, trying to come down to that gap fill.
I saw. Pretty cool.
There she goes.
Yeah,
Oh,
he
oh,
talked about it earlier. He said,
oh,
honestly,
oh my
Contract
gosh, she's
would be
wicked
cooler in
off
person.
of it.
But besides
Oh
that,
my,
he says,
she's
guys,
teasing with us
guys,
today. She is
guys.
teasing us. Is that two?
Nice. It was
Should
great.
get it.
Yep.
I'm a little jealous. I wasn't there.
I did decide to. I broke a couple of beer bottles.
I'm gonna enter once it gets down
Nvidia
into like
doing.
Trash about Apple, so. I did
Nvidia actually pushed underneath the gap fill there.
Great guy.
I'm gonna enter on the next candle if it stays below this range.
Our 115 calls are up
You think?
100%.
And then you should be good to a move down to the 20s,
Frank broke some beer
26 or
bottles this
so,
weekend too, but it's 'cause
30.
the Yankees got
It's a
destroyed.
20-point move.
Oh my God, they got just
$400.
That was two great games, but it was kind of sad.
I'll be done for the
There's a
day.
stock in my competition portfolio. I
It's
did not
trying.
buy.
It's really choppy. Like if you pull up the 1
That's
minute,
just-
like look how
not
choppy
good.
that is, though.
It's rough because it's trying. It'll bounce and then that's the first time it's broke it.
Yeah.
That's why I was
So
waiting for the
definitely
next
one-
candle because we want the confirmation, right?
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
Did New York Community Bank change its name?
We did
They
break
shouldn't
it,
be breaks,
but
yeah.
sometimes it'll
Yeah,
do that
stay
where it'll
below.
break under like that on the 1
Interesting.
minute,
They
and
did.
then it'll just
Big
start to
level here.
flush. But today it's doing some choppy
Yes.
bullshit.
Look at that.
There she
That's
goes.
actually really weird.
Oh, bouncing right off it again. What's Nvidia doing?
Hut is parabolic right now.
Parabolic?
Yeah. BTBT's about to break a major level. BTBT.
Bitcoin's pumping. I told you this airdrop would pump the
Star
coin.
Financial.
She's breaking.
I'm waiting on the next candle.
Oh, she's breaking. There's a 10-point move under it already.
Yeah, we're getting a breakdown on the cues right here. That's the 15-minute break. 525 is their next support level.
I'm not in anything, but there's your breakdown. Hey, so I'm up
Man,
1,000 from the overnight session. So I'm just watching.
I'm up
418
from overnight. That gap, I don't
Oh.
know.
Don't stress it.
Kind of just waiting for this. Go.
We're not emotional traders. We're gonna let this ride out.
Chill, chill, chill. See what she does.
Yep, we're gonna let it ride.
I mean,
Close to the lows
you could at least get a. I think you get a push down to the 30s, like the upper 30s or the lower 30s.
I'm gonna have my like mental stop loss at this range low.
I have a level here, I don't know how much I trust it.
Well,
Where's
yeah,
the
it can whip back up to that
FP
range
should be
low
the
and then
serious
push down
selection.
again.
I'm looking to potentially sell a
You think loosen it back up to the high of this candle?
There, oh,
GLD gold shares.
oh.
This is July NFPI.
Pushing.
Yeah, there you go.
What's DSP say when we're looking for shorts?
This is
Come on now.
this is a
Yeah,
breakdown.
it's tough because I think it could get bought up in this area, and this is a previous week high as well.
There
but,
she goes. She's down to the 30s.
that
That's
gap
not a bad
is
spot to
staring
take
me in the
profit.
face.
You're up 10
Yeah,
points.
so what?
You're up over 10 points. There you go.
That's a
There's
good-
10
yeah.
points, just like that. There you go.
see
Good
you.
shit.
195.
Miles.
Thank
There you go.
you.
You're up
Yeah,
200
it's got earnings
bucks.
Friday with CVS.
There you go.
Nice job,
I'm
Drake.
crushing
There you
volume
fucking
that
go.
day, and then
See?
you can get in for a decent earnings play.
Are
Good
we waiting on the
shit.
retest?
Microsoft is
Good fucking shit, bro.
Thanks,
You
coach.
took your,
190 is a
10
brick
points.
wall
You
for
were in a trade for
Amazon.
like a fucking minute and a half. There you go.
Yeah. And then we didn't get greedy
See,
with
it's,
it. We got
it's
out.
not
when we
fucking
could.
rocket science, you know?
Yeah.
It is not rocket science. Just take some patience,
McDonald's
take some balls.
rebounding a bit. Damn.
Yeah, and you can't jump in
Guess
just
how
when it
much-
looks good. You
guess
gotta wait
how
on
much I'm up on my
confirmation.
MST
Yeah, be a little
competition
patient. Wait
portfolio.
for. Now, if you would have got a better entry on that, like if you would have took the entry a little bit quicker, you would have got 20 points on that trade. You would have doubled what you
McDonald's is
made.
having a good day.
Right.
You were a little slow on the entry, but you still got 10
I was
points. That's a
close,
great
it was
trade.
$100.
Right.
I had the 42.
You were down what, 30
Yeah.
bucks at one point or so?
Actually, it's 100.
97 bucks, and then I made
You risked
Plus-
97 to make 225. I would
Right.
if you were a math person, you love those odds, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
2 to 1, wasn't it?
Is it,
Yeah,
are we
that's
expecting
a
today
2
to
to
kinda be a
1.
little bit
2 to
slower?
2 to
Just
1
in
will
fact, like I said,
pay
we have
you
so many
fat as
earnings
fuck
coming
as
up
long
later
as
this
you have
week.
over
We have a lot of
50%
macro
win
data
rate.
coming up later this week. Even
That's
if
what
it's
I got
that next
down.
week, like,
I was
I don't
down
know.
97, and then I put 2 in and got out, and got one for 180, one for 105.
Let's go.
That's right, and then we just got that one at 195.
Let's
very well
go.
could be kind of a rangy
Good
type of
shit.
day. That's why I'm thinking, maybe we come down and fill this gap, and then
This
get a chance at a long back.
I mean,
towards
what's funny is,
kind of the middle of
Josh,
this
I was
range
trying to
Friday.
I was wanting
Yeah.
to fill that gap
I
last
agree.
night, and of course they prop it up all night, and then they take us
10
down to
minute,
fill
we have, like,
fill the
1,
gap
2,
into
3,
fucking
4, 5, just keep selling.
open hours.
6 to
Yep.
10
There's the
red
move down to
candles
the
in a row.
30s. A full gap fill would be all the way down to 20,470s. That's a monster move.
Option
If you
trade
get a
candles are not-
retest of the 15-minute range low, you could try the short again.
Yeah, maybe
That's what I was
Always
waiting
take-
on, was the retest, because I don't like any of these candles.
Option traders need to watch BKTX.
Two indecision
here.
candles, and then whatever this is.
BKTX.
Yeah, if it can get over Friday's highs, 8105, it can set up for some 90s. It can make a huge jump up.
Put them back. They should. I think they said the quarter pounder should be
So
back.
Miles, if you had
It's the
the
onions.
5 accounts,
I don't know. I eat McDonald's on
you'd be up
Friday night, it was pretty
$1,000 total.
Right.
good.
Yeah.
Good old Byron
That's
guys.
nuts. Also,
that-
a minute and a half watching a screen.
That's what's cool about multiple accounts is you can make, $400
I don't think we're in
on
the
but it's
same supply
spread
chain,
out
though.
between 4 accounts, so it's actually
I've never really gotten
1,600.
McDonald's burgers.
Right.
when I
Will
was
you
there.
teach? Well, does it automatically copy
I'm more of a
trade?
chicken guy,
You have a
actually.
chance on this?
If you set it to
Had a burger
copy
and a
trade,
chicken
yeah, it will.
sandwich,
Yeah.
so I was hungry.
whenever I get comfortable with just the one account or past this account, hopefully,
I'm not a
then
big third piece of bread in there type of guy.
None of these
I kinda
candles mean anything to me. What is going on?
kind of just want to
There
sit
we
and wait
go.
on the retest.
Here's your retest.
Yeah,
See what she does.
I'm gonna let it bounce and then wait on wait one candle before I go in.
This level. Yeah.
Are you? I could take the short at the retest, but it's terrifying because it could just moon.
I mean, you could take a short at the retest with like a $5 stop loss if you want
Apple
to
should be
protect
releasing more
profit.
AI features today. I think like Apple Intelligence.
But
is
that
coming out.
was your entry up there.
I always set a stop loss on top step.
Where your entry is, where it says how much you're up or down, you can just drag it. Like you can click and drag it up. It'll set a stop loss. Click and drag it down. Sets take profit.
So I have to have an entry first and then drag it.
Yep.
You might be flying or something. Oh, let me look.
Evan, you in New York or you down south?
And this is about to be another 20-point fucking.
Yeah, you're right. There was 2 answers. I'm dumb.
Alright, I'm going down. I can't. You guys can't hear me, can you?
Yeah, we can. You're good.
Evan, you in New York or in Florida?
1 minute RS left the chat at 9:30.
I think Evan doesn't hear you.
To test it again, I might get in.
Okay, yeah, drop down, Frank.
I'm gonna get in and set stop loss at the fucking
That's like to everyone.
5 points above the
I
range.
tried a little long here. I don't really care for it right before the orb closes, but it is at a level of mine, so we'll see. It's light. In queue for those that don't follow me.
Oh my god, I can't claim this airdrop. There's so many people claiming it. The network is congested.
By the way, there are 0 Fed Pro.
Oh wow, that's
presidents
what.
speaking this week. We're in a blackout period. 0 Fed
LTE
presidents.
is down 9% today.
VKTX, $85 call.
TSM's down 3. That's what's dragging down.
Honestly, Mikey, just go and I'll shut up.
Market is TSM.
Sorry, I didn't hear it was you.
Oh really?
TSM's down 3% so far. It's
Breaking back into the range.
It's about to test it's testing a very key level right here, by the way, the 196. It has.
We also have GDP,
it can
PCE,
fill.
and
It can fill
NFP all
7
coming up
points to
this
the
week, so
downside
be on the
if
lookout for
it
that.
breaks this level right here.
All right, ticker. 1 second, hold on.
HCTI. Healthcare Triangle shares we've been trading again. Now off the highs at $1.90.
We'll set that up
$1.60 rather.
there.
So Austin, once we're back into this range, do we just wait on another breakout?
Yeah, I mean, it's technically a no trade zone, technically, but there are times where it's like you just can't ignore it.
Arm 150
Right.
call.
BKTX went and touched that.
Are the spreads still wild on that, Josh? Did that calm down a little bit?
I haven't looked at the spreads yet.
Okay.
I've just been
The
watching
spreads-
charts.
The spreads were wild. I think on Friday will be looked.
They definitely were.
Is that semiconductor
It's
the
a
win
wild
there?
boy. You know, these $90 calls are so cheap. I'm probably gonna come in
Arm
and
with
front
a
run
little
it a little
bounce
bit,
there.
and I'm gonna buy the. I'm gonna
Oh,
buy
it's like a news candle.
a handful.
Tesla.
It didn't really get
280
rejected right
call.
there.
So Miles, if you get two 10-point trades, it's $400 a day.
I could live on that.
Yeah, on one account, and you can have 5 accounts. So if you had 5 accounts, that's $1,000 a day.
2,000.
Oh,
Yeah.
there's Frank.
It would have been really nice if I didn't just get stopped out. That last candle just came up and touched my stop.
Yeah, widen the stops. We're getting stopped out all the time on the same trades. Definitely start widening them.
It's like 275.
Whoa.
'Cause, dude, during that replay session, when I was doing the replay trading, there were so many trades I was going down $500-600 on, and then I'd just like average in or let it come back up and then enter when it went my way, and I would turn trades down from $600-700 to back green $800-900, you know.
Do they do that on
Flo's
purpose?
broken again, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Because what I'm realizing is that's what I'm not seeing anything special. All the other traders are seeing the same thing. So we're not, if we're put our stops somewhere, we're not outsmarting the market makers by having our stop. They know that that's where the stops are. You know, because that's what all the other traders are seeing.
They're not accounting for us, though. People with big cojones that put their stops at way too high.
Yeah.
On the way down, $15.27.
Remember, we have AMD earnings tomorrow. Yesterday.
Josh, I gotta turn you
last
down
week
just
at the
a
end of the
little
week,
bit.
I told you guys I am swinging 270 calls for AMD.
They're really loud today for some
Those are up.
reason.
I am swinging them into earnings.
DSP, be glad you got stopped. Or was that stock block?
435
It was stuck, but yeah.
145 call.
Yeah, when you get through the range like that, Miles, you want more follow through. Like it was a good push, but you want like a big push, you know? Like you want like a 40-point push, 30-point push.
Down?
Yeah, when you break
Down.
those ranges. So like we gotta push. You see how we pushed, but then we kept wicking, and then we made a base and we pushed higher. Yeah.
So these candles were kind of just indecision.
Yeah, that was sellers trying to push it down, and the buyers came in and defended the
just
level.
reject it, yeah.
That's why all those wicks, you see how the bodies are towards the top and the wicks are down towards the bottom?
Yeah.
Yep.
Sellers getting rejected.
Yep.
Yeah, 'cause there's
As
no
of now.
rejection right here.
Our 280s are printing.
We were kind of happy right here with the volume.
Yeah, I'm looking at.
So will you explain real quick this volume? Required some high, some low.
That's just how much, like, contracts are, like, the volume of how much trading's being done.
Okay.
So the more volume, the more confirmation, obviously.
Right. So like right here, this is a great short to take because it's so much volume.
The amp. Yes.
Yeah, the morning
You know what
has.
happened 3 years ago
The
today?
morning always has the most.
I
Morning
do,
and the
I know
end
exactly
of the day
what
has the
happened
most
3 years
volume
ago today, but
typically.
it's
Unless
because I
there's, like,
tuned
some news or
into
something.
the space first thing
Right.
this morning, and you hit us with that awesome stat of the day, fact of the day. Fact of the day, Stock Sniper
Just trying to get back down in
But
there.
3 years ago today, Facebook changed its name to Meta.
What
And it
is
was like,
Nvidia
what,
doing?
2.5 years later, they finally pivoted away from that. We don't talk about that.
Watch XOM for this bull flag breakout.
Wish I had like an auto transcriber so I could take notes on what we talk about.
SPY go lower and XOM go higher.
I'm watching Russell IWM.
I sat there
kind of back test
and I
the
pushed and
EMAs
pushed
here,
and pushed
see
and
if there's
pushed
any
and
buyers
pushed and
present
pushed
for
and pushed.
continuation.
Uber, $85.
On the upside, we're
call.
looking for it to break this blue line still.
Tesla, we're almost at that high day. She's about to break
Gotcha,
and
since
rip
it's already
higher.
broke out.
280s
So the
gonna get
top of this
in the
range only
money.
matters once it breaks it.
Yeah. Because
Okay.
you could take the long over the VWAP, but you're not over the range. So it could push over the VWAP, hit the range, reject down.
Mikey the Wake.
Right.
You asked for energy.
So if the VWAP's in the range, you got to just be careful
This
with the
guy
range
just had like
Yeah.
6 cups of
when you're
coffee
taking
just in
profits.
that moment, like 2 minutes where he was quiet. Yeah. I told you.
My TP could be way up here or whatever if we think it's just going to be a monster.
Bro, I just opened
But it
my
could
throat
reject
and
right
let
here.
that pot go straight
Yeah,
down.
look
Okay.
at Tesla. Look at
Yes.
Tesla. Tesla looks like it's about to fire. But we're waiting for that
We're gonna sit here and be
271.
choppy all morning, I guess.
Heads up.
SPY new low at
She's
day.
almost
I
back
wanna see
underneath the
more.
range. Oh.
Chug, 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 chug.
Yeah, because buyers just got rejected.
SPY looks a little heavy, even though it didn't come
Buyers
out
don't
as
give a
far as
fuck.
Qs.
But honestly, you want a choppy day in the morning sometimes, because if you get like an hour or two of chop, you'll get a big move in the like the afternoon.
Right. If you're pressing for money, that's when you want to kind of watch it.
Dude, this Q3 competition is off to a significant.
What's this EMA for?
Knock on wood. 1 month in though.
That's your EMA.
Yeah, like what is it? Like,
It stands for exponential moving average.
I got a call.
Gotcha.
Can you guys hear me?
Amount of shorts and amount of longs.
You guys
Yeah, basically you seem to know if we're underneath the orange. That is for
85
shorts.
weeklies
If
on
you're
BKTX can
overneath-
print.
If you're above the fucking
green
one, that is for logs.
Okay.
It looks like it's bear flagging, right? Or am I crazy?
Kinda.
On the 1 minute.
It does. Almost back underneath the range again. It needs to fill this gap from the overnight session, man. Been hounding that, it just will not fucking give it to us.
Gap's low though, isn't it? In the 40s?
Oh yeah, it's like 100 points down. Yeah, it's all the way down at the fucking 40s.
I'm gonna go mark that gap
40,
from
80,
the overnight.
it's like 80 points down from here.
So would we mark the high at the overnight? The gap?
Yeah.
Mark that and change it to.
Doesn't have to fill
Up right
today,
now,
but it'd be nice
up-
if it would fill.
It's bouncing
Right,
a
we can
lot,
make
but
some
we're
money.
up 12% on BKTX.
I've got it marked
We
out
got
on
the
the
confirmation
on my
trigger.
chart
I
if
came in
you
a
wanna
little
look
bit
at it.
early on it, so we're looking to see if this can get a further extension. I'm looking to see if 90 can
That'd be
become a
fat
minute.
Did it short like right up in here and it filled all the way?
Get back over right here.
That's all I was hoping
Put
for.
in the orb and, EMA9, see if
I was
can
hoping
track
this would
back
keep
up
pushing
towards,
since we got in like right up in here.
In Q, it's gonna be around. 600 kinda in that
Nvidia
area.
held the gap so far. MSTR going parabolic. DJT parabolic.
DJT up that much this morning?
Tesla trying to go parabolic.
Tesla's been minting though.
Tesla don't look too bad. Did break that to 71.38.
Are they still going up?
Tesla?
Yeah, oh my god, yeah it is.
Trying.
Yeah, watch 271 on Tesla. I don't know if everyone turned me down or not.
Hold on, I'll turn you back up. Hold on. Alright, good.
Yeah, watch Tesla over 271. That's the over. You go over 271, it could go nuts. It can go all the way to 280. It will drag the index higher, just like it did last week. So keep
Yeah.
an eye on that. Relative volume's already been high all day, so watch it. The 5 minute also looks good. I'm just trying to be patient on the entry.
What's funny, Josh, is that RSI strategy we were dicking around with over the weekend.
Yeah.
It printed along this morning at 8:27. Wait, that's the 1 minute.
Don't you know, pump it up?
It printed along on the 5 minute at 9 o'clock on the RSI.
Oh yeah.
On the strategy tester, it's got
Okay,
on Tesla, it's got a
$22 call.
63% profitable.
I literally just
Okay.
was
It's not
talking
terrible.
about that at my
It's not terrible.
Yeah, unfortunately, I had a call that fucking came
Not
through, and I
terrible.
couldn't fucking alert that here, so I apologize.
Like RSI, whenever
But I
we were
will
messing with
tell you
the longs, were
SPY
more trustworthy than the
583
shorts.
There he is.
Typically, a lot of the reason I'll
By the
use
way, we're gonna
RSIs
run
for
with trivia in a
divergences
minute or two.
most of
Seems
the
like it's
time.
getting a little quiet, so check the link up in the nest above.
Like we had an
Chill there for a
RSI
minute.
divergence on the 1 minute
go
on
there, start
MQ.
going.
Like we printed a low RSI at 17 at 8:30 this morning, and then we
One
made a
different
new
time.
low at 8:54, but
Here
the
we go.
RSI didn't make a
Here we
new
go, here
low.
we go. Come on.
ES
Look at that.
minis to the upside can probably
50 point gain.
pay.
I'm gonna take a trim right here.
So that's
Yeah,
a divergence.
divergence is a new vocab word for me.
Now the market is
Oh,
a
sure.
new vocab word.
Little pullback
Basically,
before you
if
are.
it's
Maybe trend
basically
You're
the
good.
chart is
No,
lying
it's
to
gonna
you
be-
in a sense.
No idea
So
when I'll
the
pull
price is pushing down, but the strength isn't telling
Didn't
you that
say
there's
chop
enough
down, it was a
strength to
trend day.
fucking really push it low.
Apple's
Alright.
looking
I
good.
guess deep down that's what I meant.
Yeah,
That makes
this is a
sense.
nice rally out of the hole. That's a nice rally out of the hole.
Mikey,
30 points to the upside.
BKTX
If
up
this birch VWAP, I
20%
might
here.
take long and just
for OKLO for January.
Yeah,
let it
because
hang out
Tesla,
until the range.
if Tesla
I'm in
continues
those.
to the
I'm also
upside,
in
Nasdaq will rip. That's what happened all week last week.
Yeah, because Nasdaq is one of those
so
like
many, it's not even
Qs and all
fucking
that in
funny.
it.
Like, I'm
Yep.
in
I
January.
haven't traded this yet. I'm interested.
Bro,
Index
it's playing
fund.
so well.
$1.40 off the.
ESP, you taking anything today?
Right before OKLO started ripping face just now, in my group I called out $22 calls, but I
I'm
saw
just
$40
here
calls
watching.
being voted for
You
November
see,
15th. I'm like, what?
on the 5-minute miles, look at all these
Sorry, $40
EMAs you
calls for
have up
November
here.
15th.
You might want
Look
to take
at
a
all
look
those.
at oil, guys. Oil
Like
futures.
all these up here.
So
XLM.
whoever that did that,
Oh, oil ripping. Nice.
Sorry.
Yeah.
What do you mean by look
Those
at all
are-
these up here?
Yeah, like right above. You see how those are all right above
Dang,
you?
dude, it got down to 67.
Yeah, right above the
No,
EMA.
no. Like, look at
My
the
oil
candle
short
you're
would have hit
currently
really
on.
good.
This?
So yeah, you got those EMAs above you. That's a lot of resistance
Apple.
above. If we get through that resistance,
Some
then you
large
should get a
sells
nice
on
push to
ES
the
right now.
upside.
This EMA is the
Yeah,
one you're
those,
talking
right
about.
now you're in a downtrend because you're underneath
Right.
the EMAs, you're underneath the VWAP, and you're barely above the 15-minute range. So currently you are in a it's a very short term, but you're in a short term downtrend right here.
Telegram, stop it. Don't
So
roll
the
those
thought
$40
process would
calls.
be if you get a prop up, you're shorting
Shares of GSP
until you get over the
declined
EMAs,
up more
right?
than 1% now.
So if we get a
37,
oh my god, slam.
97.
Slow
That's
money
now
so
Sandy
far.
Kilo.
So if we get a prop up to here, we're shorting until we get above it.
That could be a trade idea. You're in the 15-minute
You guys
range.
want to see a squeeze?
I'm in the
So
5.
Yes, I do.
Oh no. Okay, I know what you're talking
It's
about. My
already
bad.
started.
I thought you
Look
were
at
talking about the
the
chart.
DJT.
you see that 9
Oh,
EMA
yeah.
on the 2-minute, your orange line on the 5-minute. Sorry.
5
Alright,
minute,
what was
Yeah,
9
you're on
minute.
it.
Those are like
Yeah, you
11,
see
$12
that?
on that?
We keep
Yeah.
trying to wick over it, and we keep rejecting.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
but
that
you
would
wanna
be
know what the
where
high
you would
was?
take. Like, we're in the 15-minute range, so
Yes,
I
I
would
do.
just wait till we break the range. But on any, like,
Yeah.
if we were
That would
underneath
be
the range
real
already,
high.
that's a short entry when you pop up to
Higher
that
than the
9
last
EMA.
time.
Wasn't it like
So
190?
when we pop up to here,
That gets high.
we're gonna take
Yeah.
the short if it's below this, no matter what.
If it's already below that, then you have your confirmed. Because this is all noise right now. Just chopping around.
4%. That's Delta Quebec.
And that's why we say that 15-minute range is like quote
You wanna know
untradeable
my
almost.
conspiracy theory
Yeah, I
on
mean
this?
you can trade
love
it.
to
I
hear
mean
it.
there's been some I've
I
taken some
think
great setups that are there and they
that,
play out, but they're just a little
We
bit. They're
had
just a
one
little bit
good.
more
We had one
fakey.
really good setup on
will
in the
become
range
one.
last week. That short.
Yeah,
Like they're gonna be the same company.
yeah. So there can be
That's
some
my
good setups
conspiracy
in the
theory.
range. I'm literally probably not gonna. I'm just watching today. I want to see if we develop some sort of trend today.
I don't. I'm not necessarily saying it
Just
because
up
of that.
so
That
much from the
obviously
overnight.
helps.
I'm just like whatever, dude.
But I
Visually.
think.
Are you gonna back test today?
I mean, I don't think DJT
I'm just
is
waiting to
really
see
working
what
this
this
much.
mentally.
Yeah, just what does this
So-
fucking want to do?
But that's what I think is gonna end
Get
up
a trend
happening. I'll
on
just
Monday.
leave it there. What do you think, Mikey?
That sets you up for a
I
nice
think you
week.
hit that nail on its head so perfect.
That's what I'm saying. Like the last thing I want to
everybody
do
better just
is
sit down.
fucking give up any of those profits from the overnight session on a chop day or some bullshit. See if we get a trend that sets.
it.
That was a good trade. I almost took that 15-minute range break with you. I just wanted to watch it with you.
AMD new high
See how it went.
day. Now we're
Thank
gonna
you.
rip up to 165. Let's go.
Alright, I'm actually gonna launch the stream.
Yeah, it's a good trade, man. That's exactly what I look for. 10 points.
Morning, Q. Get me a 600.
So what
all
you
you
do
need.
is you take your 10 points, you set a profit, you set a take profit at 10 points, and if it keeps pushing lower, it's all icing on the cake.
Guys, I'm gonna show you
If it
something.
wicks back up, you get your 10
We're gonna
points, you're good to
do
go.
DJT.
Right.
Now that's
it'll get
how
me up.
I like to do it. You obviously
$65
you're your own
strike for
trader,
this
bro.
week.
You do you know, but that's what I
Yeah.
like to do.
Our risk tolerance might be different.
Yeah, and I also have 2 accounts, so if I make $200 on that trade, that's $400. Like
Our
fuck, dude.
115s for DJT.
Right. Versus mine, $400 is gonna be 20 pips.
Yeah. So you know,
110%.
$400 a day at 5 trading days a week is
But how's it only
$2,000.
up 110% if I was up 100%
A
fucking
week.
20 minutes ago?
And if you can't live off that, something's wrong.
Yeah.
Alright,
So it's like you could always make more, you know, but
if you were listening to the space,
like we said, we don't really like to have like daily profit goals, etc. But
Right.
I don't know.
That's why I threw that all the way out.
yeah,
Because that makes sense. It'll make you impatient.
dude, you're green, bro. Do you realize the majority of people, dude, you're green. Like, dog, like, did you ever imagine you would start trading on something you never traded before and be green immediately? You know, that is
Yeah.
I'm
what
not
I-
sure.
incredible.
I know there's like the shards and
No,
the
I'm just waiting for that one
6P,
red
all
day
these
that's
different
gonna
things. And I know that
sour
there's
my
like some
milk.
tickets and stuff on the creator side. Oh, there's a lot of things that they're doing.
is just.
But even if I go red, I can't like freak out.
much
Is
better.
what I've learned.
No, the only red trade you had is the one you didn't take with me.
Yeah, it was the accidental when.
Yeah, the
DSP
accidental one.
Come on
The other-
now.
Yeah, anything else you've been
Yeah,
green on.
Whack-A-Mole I just use to test. The trivia is nice. Especially you can sneak in some interesting
I can
questions.
chatting it up and every third word. Come on now.
Ticker AFRM, $48 call November 1st.
Needs a soundboard.
AFRM.
If that's moving, RWM.
This is all.
IWM is bouncing off of
Oh,
that
wow.
V1 EMA called out.
What is she doing? I'm taking a shit.
No, nothing.
Let me
It's
know
not
if you guys
nothing.
get 5 out of 5.
Nothing.
This is a lot less stressful.
One
than
day.
Mikey, sorry.
So for those of you who are
Yeah, when
not
you
in
get-
OK,
Alright.
Remember what Josh said about
Coffee, I'm
Tesla
ready to
too.
take a
We'll
trade.
have Tesla
chase
pulled up.
those tickers, no matter how
Can I
high
pull it
they
right
go,
now?
no
And
matter
Tesla
what
starts
people
to
say about
fucking
it, please
run
do not just
super
get in.
hard, and the Nasdaq isn't running yet,
Too
then the
late, I just
Nasdaq's
won't work
gonna
my
lag, and it's
The
gonna
nuclear
move
play
with
is
it.
interesting because it takes
How do I pull
years
Tesla up as
to
well as
actually
this
turn
one?
all that stuff on.
You
So,
can't
like,
pull
if
it up
you're
on
gonna be
Top
playing,
Step.
like,
You
nuclear
gotta pull
energy,
it up
thinking
on
there's
like
more demand
TradingView
for
or
it. I mean,
something.
that there will be at some point.
Gotcha.
But now
TradingView
it
is
kind
free.
of creates an interesting thing.
Yeah, I'm on TradingView right now.
Perfect.
Can I
Yep.
use
Have Tesla pulled up on the side.
OKLO, those 30s.
Do I need to pull it up
they're-
any given
they're
time frame?
moving Pretty nice. I just saw
Nah,
here
just like
at,
5-minute or 15-minute.
315, 320. And I mean, just
Because you
on
want to
this
watch, when you're
5-minute
trading
candle
Nasdaq,
here, I mean,
you want to
they
watch
popped up
Tesla
10%, now
and
they're
Nvidia.
pushing 350. I do like these.
I pull up two
Nuclear is a
trading
10-year bull
tabs.
market.
What'd you say, Josh?
Our $20 calls for January 17th are up over 660%.
Damn! By the way, you guys have less than 30 seconds now to do the trivia. And then we'll talk about it for a little. Let me know if you guys got all 5 out right, though. I want to see that if you did. Comment it in the Spaces chat.
I've got
Mikey, we
Tesla
got
and
someone
Nvidia pulled
talking
up on the
about that, though,
5
from
minute.
last week, though. Yeah, nuclear's got very hot. It's gonna have to pull back at some point, but you know, there's still a good trend there.
It's a
At least
10-year bull market. Everything will go higher. And we'll keep an eye on CEG. I called out CEG on X at the beginning of September. It was really, 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 really strong. CCJ is going to go a lot higher as well. Those are my 2 favorite names. Both in my long term.
Profit,
Here
yeah.
comes the
Profit
boom.
set. Okay.
Yeah, our $39 calls for OKLO are up 110%.
Yeah, look at the Tesla chart and look at Nasdaq. They're almost identical.
Making get another pump here, 27.45.
On the same time frame?
Yep, they're damn near identical. Like,
Yeah, we're missing one candle.
yeah, NQ and ever since the Tesla earnings, they've been basically running hand in hand.
Tesla's just so big right now.
Now that's not something that always happens, right? But right now, it is.
Since it's up so much.
Tesla's not up
Yeah.
big right now. Tesla's #1 stock. It could go a lot higher.
Yeah, Tesla.
A whole lot higher.
Dude, so get this, Miles. We're in
Yeah.
we're in Tennessee, bro, and the Robo event came out a couple weeks ago, and Tesla was just dumping on it. And Josh is like a long-term holder of Tesla, and he pulls it up, and we look at each other and go, "We know what this means. Time to buy some more and wait." And then like 3 weeks, what is it? 2 weeks later, earnings comes out. It fucking
65s.
I
biggest
make
move
the
of
most money
year.
I've ever made in a single day after earnings.
And whatever else.
Yeah. Parabolic, man. That's freaking parabolic there. Wow. Little inverse head and shoulders on the 5-minute on NQ. Is that what this is? Tesla trying to move? Tesla's bull flagging?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is this the inverse head and shoulders?
Good morning, Alex. What's up,
right
man?
in front of you, like where that.
So stream, we're gonna end this in 15 minutes.
So this is the head. This is the right
Turn
shoulder.
Turn down this live show on X. I'm live on X and I'm live on YouTube at the same time.
Oh.
If you're hearing other speakers, you're hearing people on the
So there's
X
the
live
left
show.
shoulder.
You're hearing
There's the
people
head.
on in the Discord.
No.
My open
It'd be
positions
real
right now.
tiny,
I bought
right
some
there.
really
There's your
cheap
left shoulder, there's your head,
DKTX
there's
on
your
the.
right shoulder.
Ooh, we just got the
It's
Tesla
real
signal to
small.
set up some calls
Shoulder.
right here.
Yep.
So this thing
So
can go
flip all
absolutely
eye again.
nuts on the trigger right here. Okay.
She's trying. Tesla popped. Tesla's out of the flag. She's making a new high.
Go absolutely nuts.
Do we go long here? If it breaks VWAP?
I mean, it's
We're gonna
definitely
set up a
it's not.
position here.
It's definitely not a terrible entry for sure. But you're in that 15-minute range, so take it with a grain of salt. But I mean, if it clears VWAP, clears the EMAs, clears the 15-minute range high, then
We're in for a little baby moon.
Yeah.
Tesla broke 271.
yes, you wicked.
What are we looking for on Tesla? What's
Alright,
your
so we want to see a confirmation on the move out of Tesla right here. It can go nuts. It'll drag everything up with it. And you'll have a very green day today. Let's see if we don't get a quick denial here, if we can keep pushing up. 270.50 probably right there. It's going to be where you want to stop it out. But this can go, get over this
Tesla's about to make
pre-market.
everybody some money.
Yep. If you go to this pre-market, it can go absolutely nuts. So everyone be on the ready. For the calls right now on Tesla, we're already up a decent amount right here. As people get excited, they're starting to load the position right here.
I'm gonna switch Tesla to the 1 minute. Just watch it. I'm back in the 1 minute on the
Come on, NQ. Come on now.
Yeah, look back at
You
your
follow.
5-minute on NQ. Look at that. Pull up your 5-minute again.
I've been, yeah.
See why it looks like it wants to be a good entry, but then look what happens when we get through those up to those freaking EMAs right there.
They just keep getting rejected.
Yep. So that's why you really,
Alright, gonna start to take some trims soon.
you really want to wait. There's
Try to stay away from trading in the range.
Yeah, I mean it's just, like me and Josh had talked about. You want to have your edge, right?
Right.
And you know that if it's over the range high and it's over the EMAs, you know that your probability for the move to continue your way is higher than if you were to take it right here.
Right, yeah, if you take it instead of gambling, it's
This is so
Yeah.
more educated guessing instead of gambling.
Exactly, you have to have your edge, right?
Right.
So you, if,
Looks like
now
it wants
you
to
could
roll
try to
over.
predict it and be like,
XLM
I
about
think
to
it's
have
gonna
a bull
push
flag
through.
breakout if it can get over the
That's
high
what that
up there
gambling
right here at the
aspect comes in, 'cause
118.
we don't know what the market's gonna do.
Nope. We just react.
Got the pull.
This RSI looks good though. Just keeps curving up.
Yeah. Yeah, oversold territories in the 70s.
Playing the game, I'm in full position with
Oversold?
Or overbought when you get in the 70s.
Spy's
Which
pushing
means-
higher.
Yeah, I mean, I see this inverse head and shoulders looks pretty good on NQ, to be honest.
Shoulder.
Inverse head and shoulders.
What
on-
time frame are you looking at?
On like the 5-minute. It's small, but it's there.
Yeah, if you really,
We'll
if
see
you
if
really
there's
wanna
any
feel alive,
validity
take off your
behind it.
stop losses.
The smaller Miles, the smaller you see a pattern on the the smaller the time frame you see the pattern, I guess you could say the less likely it will play out per se.
And the smaller the
The
move.
more confirmation you need.
And the smaller the move. Yeah.
Oh, here it
So
goes.
Tesla's hit and stop here actually. Let's see if it can reverse here on the EMA. Big fake out. Big fake out. It looks like it wants to reverse out of here though. Relative volume still good. Setup still okay.
Tesla just got rejected big.
I really feel like Nasdaq's got to fill that gap down there, man. I could be wrong, but I really feel like it wants to fill that gap.
Tesla got a little bounce back. It got rejected at the high.
1 hour of trading. Pretty low volume day so far.
I don't know if it's going to continue to go down, but
VKTX had a huge denial. Oh, it's so gross. Ugh.
Simultaneous.
Dude, not taking any trades and seeing myself up this much on a Monday morning is wild. Because it doesn't reset your profit loss till the end of the day.
feels good though, yeah.
Yeah.
But
That's
this
my
counts-
biggest.
well-
That's my biggest overnight session, bro, ever. I've
Feeling
never
good
made
about
1,000 overnight. Yeah.
That's what she said.
We're up on Tesla again. We held. We didn't get faked out. It can get a good confirmation and good follow through here. We're ending the live stream in 4 minutes, guys. It's free to join the Discord. The link's going to be down in the description below. There we go.
Tell them about the brand new trader real quick.
We've got a brand new trader in the Discord.
Tesla new highs.
How much you up today,
It's
Miles?
his first day trading
373.
ever. We can pull up his stream right now. He's streaming in the Discord right here. Right there. You see he's up $373 so far today. Brand new trader. He just popped his cherry last night. Made his first trade here. Let's see here. Made 181. You can see that one of our more seasoned traders, Wall Street Butts here, made what is that even? So he's printing today. What?
Yeah, dude, Wall Street
And
Butts
he
is
made like
going
12K this morning, or was that last
Yeah.
night?
Oh, look at that
Oh, he was
screen.
up till 4 a.m. trading futures, made a nice 12K. Yeah.
What is a squeeze?
All right, Tesla is squeezing higher. We're printing right now.
Oh
on
my god.
Tesla.
Oh, there's the move. The
Our
inverse head and
Apple trade
shoulders.
is starting to play out.
That was the inverse head and shoulders.
There we go on Tesla. Higher it goes.
This is a little bit of
This
confirmation.
is going to be a
right?
big move.
Yeah,
big
this is-
move right
yeah,
here.
This is some confirmation.
Ooh,
but
you see that? That was very fakey.
You're
We
right
didn't
at
fall for the
VWAP.
fake out.
You're right at VWAP on the 5 minute.
Did it fall for the fake
And you're
out?
in the
Now we're
range.
printing.
Don't FOMO. Don't FOMO.
Nope, I'm not. I'm up 373. The only thing I can do if I FOMO is lose all that.
Yeah, which remember when you were worried about, you know, what happens if I blow it, blah blah blah, and you're up money.
Right.
You know what I mean?
So, yeah.
Right here, we could take some partials
I'd rather
on
sit on my
Tesla. We
hands
can
and
lock
miss a
in some
20-point
gains. We're
move
going to
from
lock in
FOMO
some
and
partials
make
right
lose
here.
$300.
Some great profits right there. That was 15%. Now we'll look and see if we get an extension to the 274, and then we want to look for the 280 as a
why we
lotto
don't FOMO.
position. You want to
That's
hold
why you don't
partials for that all the way through. Okay, it can go higher.
Starting in a
Let's see
dicey area for
here.
NQ, I just looked over.
You get through the 15-minute range high, the next resistance is just your overnight high, which is fucking 50 points off the 15-minute range high. So
I'm gonna go mark that too real quick since we're just bouncing up and down here.
yeah, just right there, like
AMD almost got
75s
that
around
160
there,
right
72. No, not all
Right
the
up
way over
in
there. That's not the overnight high. That is the 25th high.
Oh shit. This
Yeah.
would be your overnight high.
A little bit to the
Do that.
right. You could
Yes.
full screen this chart too, by the way.
Unless
click
you
the
break
arrow
the
towards
EMAs
the
here,
top.
there's no reason to stop this
Oh,
position.
why'd I click
alright?
Alt I?
Keep
What
an
did
eye
that
on
do?
the 921 EMA right here.
A little bit
UKTX
down.
lagging, but we have great catalyst this week, so I'm going to leave this
Like
position
that?
open. I'm going to let
There
it
you go.
cook a little bit.
Hey,
It came in early, so I kept it small.
What does Alt I do, by the way? Oh, that it just inverts it.
Inverts
doesn't
it.
Apple's
Okay.
starting
Oh,
to pay
yeah.
a little bit here, but it's a pretty slow mover. It's low relative volume, but we have an earnings. We have a
right
potential
side up?
announcement that should be
Yeah,
coming
yeah,
out
this is
soon
the
for
inverse
AI
of the
features. Let's keep an eye
There's
on
the
that.
low.
By the way, be careful with the other big techs like Google and Microsoft. Look like they could be bear flags, so we could get a plunge here.
Overnight high.
But really,
Right.
the name of the game is Tesla. Can Tesla drag the market higher? We're testing the EMA
This was the
right
overnight
here, so
high.
keep an eye on
There it
this.
is. Right around to the
We want
right.
to see if we get the break.
There it is.
And make sure you join
Set it
the
at the body.
Discord
Oh, man.
if you want to trade with the other pro traders here.
Set it at the body.
We've had
There
a
you go.
decent morning, although a very, very slow
So,
morning
yeah, right there.
today.
Square's looking good.
So is there a well, hold on. Let me go back.
This could turn into a cup and handle
Yeah, okay, cool.
on SPY.
1 million.
We set it at the top of the low and the bottom of the high.
This broke the bear flag. Let's see if everything else can start to form better.
Yep.
Meta looks like it can play out a bear flag.
That gap
right
is so
here.
much easier to fill than that high is.
It's real
Overview
weak.
up. Your overview up. We should get the move to the 15-minute range high now. If we get some follow through on this view up.
Day over 118.
Someone say my name.
Josh, was that you that
Can I
called,
reload this page?
Q498?
That was
And
not
everything
me.
stays.
Yes.
It was Nate. Somebody said that earlier. We just
Why are none of my options popping back up?
You're in like a different chart thing, I think.
Come on now.
I'll take credit for it if it was right.
Texas manufacturing, updated index
And just like that, boys.
Yeah, hit the X on that chart.
$110 on that long.
3.2 in
There it is.
September.
Oh. Hit the plus button up
Excellent
there on the
thing
top
here.
right. Then bring your chart back in.
Manufacturing and general business activity,
Click it and
-3 in
drag it.
October versus
There you go. Drag it
-9
to the middle.
in September.
Drag it and then use those yellow boxes, put it in the middle.
What yellow boxes?
Grab the chart thing again. So you can move it around. Nope, the one that's already up there. Yep, there you go. And then, yep, put it in like the middle. There you go.
Right here.
There it is.
Tesla continuing to defend this EMA, the 921. I'm going to be locking in some extra.
What happened to my... what happened to my buy and sell right here?
It's just to the right now. It's the same thing. You can, yeah, you can add it back if you want. Click the little plus button. I think it was
Yeah, I hit it up there a little
orders. Is that what it was? Orders. Yeah.
Disorder. Yeah.
And you can get rid of that DOM. Get rid of the DOM then.
Alright guys, we're going to turn the live stream off.
This looks much nicer.
We're continuing to defend
We're
this
not worried
EMA.
about
It's
the
what you
DOM.
got to watch,
you're
alright?
on
I hope
ES,
you all
by the
enjoyed
way.
the live stream.
You know what?
I'm
On
going
the
to
right
head
side.
out. Links down in the bio. We'll see you tomorrow morning for the
Change
first
that to
hour of the
NQ.
market open. Peace out.
Peace.